between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Fletcher.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Fastball just missed above the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off again, ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Number 6.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
The left fielder.
That's a ball.
Michael Brantley.
Count 1-0.
Keeney has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Skied into straightaway right. Adele is there. 2 down. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Ohtani is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Back to SoCal.
And he misses again, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking
Coach
to pad
Pellis
the lead.
didn't appreciate leaving the warm weather of SoCal. Ohtani down to 71.
In
Probably
the box now,
more accurate.
Joe Adell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ohtani on at first. Nobody out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Andrelton Simmons comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Batting it, the first baseman, number 23, Matt Dunn.
Into the box now, Matt Theis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And that one right down Main Street.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels strand a couple. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time to first. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Men on third with 2 down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Fastball too high, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Dustin Garneau is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Stepping up now, David Fletcher, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So there's the first out here in the Angels' 3rd. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Trout, 28 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. The pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angel ready now. Michael Brantley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Misses. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now batting, Yordan Alvarez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So Joe Adele bats now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Angels held in check there. We'll go. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yordan Alvarez sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Carlos Correa will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hit in the air to right field. Adele is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Thaiss. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Bemboom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt.
Verlander being Verlander.
1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
9 strikeouts in 4
2/3. This guy's more
thirds.
focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Strike called, 2-1.
Ball
3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Springer is right there, and that's out number 2.
The batter number 12.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
3 balls, 1.
Mike Trout would be next. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Correa is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Angels strand a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
The right fielder.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
Ball 3.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Dustin Garneau will be next. And that misses for ball 4. Stepping into the box, Dustin Garneau. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Justin Upton the next to hit. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batter, designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Ohtani rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-1 down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Grounded weakly to the left.
Bregman has it.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 24.
So digging in now, Matt Theis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they could start making some adjustments.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now back, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jose Altuve is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Yordan Alvarez is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's in there. Base hit. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
The bat.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Carlos Correa stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are
pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one.
Crushed.
First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
In the air to right center. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Josh Reddick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bedrosian, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. 4 runs here in this half inning. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Hit down the line at first. It was a walk in his last trip. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. Chris Stavinsky is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Anthony Bemboom is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
David Fletcher stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
At the plate, Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
1-1 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. From the stretch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The third baseman, number 4.
He almost got him to commit there as we take another look at it in slow motion. He comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Anthony Rendon is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the runner will score from second. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Now batting,
Roberto Ozuna will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
now pitching for the Astros, number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
So now to the plate, Justin Upton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. In his career, Upton comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3-1 the count now. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch, and he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Shohei Ohtani is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Angels get just the one. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels 3. And here now is Dustin.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher,
Noah Ramirez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. He's set and the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Ramirez.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Throw gets him. 2 down. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Simmons. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Joe Adell. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
From the stretch, Andrelton Simmons is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Pitch is popped up. Gurriel has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Thaiss. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Anthony Bemboom. No balls and a strike to count. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Angels strand 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Into the box, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line towards center field. Trout is right there, 1 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch.
No, that's no.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 the count.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Full count, 3-2. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Astros go. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 55.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Anthony Rendon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's in there. Base hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
At the plate, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. Popped him up. Garneau waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Houston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Justin Verlander earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Ryan Presley records the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. My partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Andrew Heaney. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Mustn't leave SoCal again, sir. This cannot continue. You must proceed.